that on the one hand it says, wise is he who foresees the future. So there are people who say, better not foresee the future. As long as you can play with your balloon, play with it. If it blows up, then it does, but in the meantime you're enjoying yourself, great. What do I care that in so and so many years there'll be some disaster, war, the end of the world? Now I can live, I feel good, and that's enough. Is it the right approach? No one knows. It's philosophy. There are those that think this, others think something else. There are many currents in philosophy, many schools. From the very beginning of philosophy, we studied in the university, so did you, so did I. Now the question is, now this is with respect to foreseeing the future, that we can close our eyes and say, there's nothing, even though there is something, but I close my eyes and say there's nothing, like little children, like that. Or, there are other things, meaning, what's the other thing you can do? Lie. To lie to others and to lie to ourselves, like you're doing with your child. You're also lying to him to some extent. You're saying, don't worry, it's fine, it's not true. Because in the meantime, you want to calm him down, and what happens later? Happens. We're doing it instinctively to ourselves and also to others, that we want the best for them. We come and we really share their sorrow and we want to get them out of it. And it's something that's very customary, and we have movies about it and songs and things and a bottle of wine and cake and something to benefit a person, to mitigate things, to get him out of his depression. But still, by that, we're not influencing destiny, fate. Either we close our eyes or we lie to ourselves. Meaning we're doing something on ourselves. We suppress it. Well, we can't distance our fate. We can't do anything about it. We can only work on ourselves in order not to be afraid. Take some relaxation pills, drugs, something. Say that, no, never happened, doesn't exist, and be sure about it till the very last moment when it's there. Because if in 10 years there's going to be some kind of a disaster, why live all these 10 years in that disaster? I don't want to know about it. I'll live as much as I can now, and when it comes, boom, whatever happens, happens if I can't influence it. And what if we can influence it? Is it worthwhile influencing it? Or better live a lie, saying that it won't happen? You have 3 states. Tell me. I prefer to influence if I can, depending at what price. And depending on the level of a person's development. So there are those that go into different kinds of trance, different means in order to confuse themselves, in order to tie themselves to some upper forces, fate, destiny, that they can influence it. There are many such religions and beliefs and methods, psychological methods, and sometimes you use drugs along with it, and if not drugs, then the influence of the environment, which is very strong and gives a person confidence that it's true. There's lots of superstition, right? Yeah. So it's all true, or I can really change my fate. So if so, we have to discern several methods. One method is that I simply say there's nothing. Second method, that I mitigate things. I postpone it, and a sorrow shared is a sorrow halved, including everything in it. And the third kind of trouble, even if it might happen, but who knows where and what, and I'm supposed immersed in religion, and I believe that there's a higher force. And of course, that force is turning everything for the better. That force has a good intention, good purpose. I don't really understand it, but I'm in the hands of that upper force. And then I, as if, relieve myself of any responsibility in the future, and I live from one day to the next. I have what I have, thank God. And there is the wisdom of Kabbalah that says, no, we can change fate itself. Fate itself isn't good. We see it all throughout history that humanity is in constant wars, problems, and they're only becoming harder and more frightening. We see it, and especially now that we have nuclear weapons and so on. Therefore, actually, I'd say we have no options left as to how to manage reality, neither by closing our eyes and saying that it doesn't exist, or by postponing it, saying whatever happens, happens. So let's take drugs, let's take tranquilizers, things that humanity has lots of experience with nowadays, or religions, where it's becoming ever harder to stay in a religion because our ego is growing. We're no longer inclined to believe like it was simple for people in the past. They were pure. Today we're more egoistic, so it doesn't really work for us. And therefore the wisdom of Kabbalah is being revealed, and it says that there's no choice, that you won't be able to do anything about your life unless you really change them. It's not that you lie to yourself, it's not that you put on some pink glasses, it's not that you believe in something that doesn't exist or does exist, no one knows. But you have to open your eyes and enter the system that's controlling your life.